If you trade Gann's 2-bar reversal, you already know the problem. The pattern fires constantly, and most of those signals are just noise. This indicator automates the classic reversal pattern, but it doesn't stop there. Every signal gets scored against 6 confluence factors before an error shows up. You'll know exactly how the scoring works, what each factor means, and how to backtest your own settings before you trust them. Let's get into it. Section 1. The 3 reversal patterns. First, the core pattern detection. You get 3 classic Gann-style triggers to choose from, and you can only pick one at a time. Swing, or high-low, is the broadest one. Price has to close beyond the highest high or lowest low of the last several bars. Key reversal is tighter. It's a bar that prints a brand new low, but closes back above the previous close, a classic exhaustion signal. An outside bar is the most visual of the 3, a bar whose entire range engulfs the prior bar, closing in the reversal direction. You can also choose whether signals confirm on the close or the wick. Confirming on close is stricter, and it cuts down on false reversals from long wicks, and every signal only commits once the bar is fully closed. Nothing here repaints and nothing changes after the fact, ever. Section 2. Confluence scoring. Here's where this gets different from the standard Gann scripts out there. A reversal pattern by itself isn't a trade signal, it's a trigger. So every raw signal gets checked against up to 6 independent factors and scored from 0 to 6 before it's ever shown on your chart. Factor 1 is range significance. The reversal bar has to be big enough measured against average true range to actually matter. Factor 2 is volume. Was there real participation behind this move, or did it happen on thin, quiet volume? Factor 3 is momentum. Using RSI, was the market actually stretched into oversold or overbought, or is this just a mid-range wiggle? Factor 4 is trend context. This one's a real filter. A bullish signal only scores this point if price is above the trend average. You're trading with the trend, not against it. Factors 5 and 6 are optional, and they're both off by default. They're based on the Chaldean planetary hour system, a traditional method for tracking which planet rules the current hour. If a bullish signal lines up with an hour ruled by Venus or Jupiter, it scores a point. Bearish signals score when the ruler is Mars or Saturn. If you study Gann or Esoteric market geometry, you know time is the most important factor. This adds that traditional astrological time layer directly into your confluence scoring. Every one of these 6 factors can be switched on or off independently, so you decide exactly what confluence means for your trading.
Section 3. The score filter and the HUD. Once every factor is scored, you set a minimum. By default, it's 3, meaning at least 3 of your enabled factors have to agree before a signal shows at all. And it's smart about it. If you set the minimum higher than the number of factors you've actually got turned on, it automatically caps itself and tells you on the chart. There's a compact status table. It shows your current method, the last signal, its score, RSI, trend direction, and the active filter, all at a glance. You can move that table to any corner of your chart and resize the text from tiny to large so it fits your setup.
Section 4. Backtesting your settings. Now here's the part most indicators never give you a way to actually test whether your settings are working right inside the script. It's off by default, tucked into its own section at the very bottom of the settings. Turn it on only when you're actively tuning. There are 2 modes. Oscillator mode is quick and simple. It just flips position on every signal. No stop loss, no target. Good for a rough first look. PNL test mode is the real one. Every simulated trade gets an actual stop loss and target based on volatility, and results are measured in ARM multiples, the honest way to measure a risk managed system. Here's how you actually use it. Switch backtest display to PNL test and turn on the breakdown table. That table compares every single confluence threshold, 0 through 6. side by side, trades, win rate, average result, profit factor, all in one view. Read down that table, not just your current setting. You're looking for a threshold that's clearly better than 0, with enough trades behind it to trust. That's exactly why there's a minimum sample size setting. Any threshold with too few trades gets dimmed and marked with a star, so you're never fooled by a lucky handful of trades. The single best performing, actually trustworthy threshold gets highlighted automatically. That's the number you copy into your minimum confluence score setting. One honest caveat: this backtest doesn't model fees or slippage, and it's a single run on whatever history is loaded on your chart. Test it across a few symbols before you trust it. Once you've found your settings, turn the backtest tools back off. They're for tuning, not something you need running while you actually trade. Section 5. Putting it all together. So here's the full workflow. Pick your reversal method. Turn on the confluence factors that matter to you. Backtest across every threshold. Lock in your minimum score, turn testing off. From there, every signal that shows up on your chart already has real confirmation behind it, not just a shape that happened to match a pattern. This is built to sit alongside your own chart reading and your own risk management. It's a confluence tool, not a signal and forget system. Everything is non-repainting, and every setting is fully in your control. Grab the indicator, drop it on your chart, and start with the defaults. If you want to really see the best results, load up one of our paid timing tools from pivotzilla.com, and when you see a Gann confluence signal close to a harmonic price and time signal, you can see some amazing results. Links to all paid and free indicators in comments below. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next one.